for promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo,
yeah.
no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff.
Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So it's away we go then. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time,
Pedro Neto! Tries to get it clear. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Pedro. It's a really well-measured ball.
whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Throw in. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Upamecano. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think we've all been hugely impressed by Wesley Fofana, Peter. You know, he came to England at the age of 18 and adapted amazingly well. And he has great ability in terms of his pace, his strength, his ability.
Oh, what a climb! It's there! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 24 minutes is...
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Robertson simply refused to be outdone there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And this is Kane. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Now it's Pedro. Shot could be on, and the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Fernandes is offering a right smile there.
Fernandes plays it short. And it's skewed away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Palmer. And it's Fernandes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Dijk. Robertson. Van Dijk. And here's Mbappe. Messi. João Pedro given the lift of his goal.
There will be
Fernandes.
1 minute added time.
Caicedo. Caught offside that time. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Caicedo with the clearance. In again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he lines up a cross. João Pedro. Now it's Palmer. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's and he's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is... Tries a shot!
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. The final 5 minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbappe. He's in a great position here. In by bullish header! And yes, it's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter,
And
this
it
was
ended on
a
us
fair
even
result.
today.
Both sides
A
showed
big
the
round
right
of
qualities
applause
to
to
try and
both
win
sets
it,
of players who gave
and,
it their
you know,
all.
ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.